Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by and giving me an opportunity. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your continued support. Today I'm going to be bringing you a bit of a different video than normal. I was contacted by a gentleman from the Monvict, Monvict store on Amazon, asking if I wanted to test out and do a review on their jewelry making kit. And so I was like, sure. I'm in the jewelry making business now, so why not? So anyway, I ordered it and it has arrived. So I thought that I would unbox it with you and use it while I made a bracelet and give you a review on it. So it comes with this box of different jewelry findings, like there's jump rings and there's crimp beads, and there's some earring backs and some lobster claw clasps, and it comes in both silver and gold, and comes in this little plastic storage container with 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24 little box areas. It's also got some little earring pieces in here, like this, for you to make earrings with. I'm not sure what these or these little things are, but either way they come with those. And then you've got these little crimp beads, and then these are like little these are crimp beads that you would put on the end of like maybe a lanyard or something along those lines. So anyway, there is it's a 2,000 piece jewelry making kit. So between all these findings in here and then the other stuff that is in the kit, it makes up 2,000 pieces. So I'm going to set that over there. And then the next thing is it comes with this helping hand magnifier. So I'll go ahead and pull that out. And I'm just going to be 100% honest. I am not quite sure how to use this. I've never used one of these before. So I assume that you just kind of, I don't know, set it up like this, and these little clips hold on to whatever it is you need them to hold on to, and then you just use the little magnifier. So let's see. Seems to be well made, but again, I've never used one of these, so I don't know a whole lot about this particular item. So I'm going to go ahead and set that over here in the box. Then it came with this black carrying case, or case, however. This is the first time I'm seeing this stuff too. So, all right. Oh, looky here. So we've got some copper wire, 4mm, and we've got some fadeless copper wire, again 4mm. And then we have the Crystal Tech 1 millimeter clear elastic cord. And now we've got some gold chains to make, use them to make necklaces or dangle charms. And then we have some silver of the same type of chain, just silver. And then we've got some black, this is like it's like paracord, but it's not. It's got like a plastic coating on the outside of it. So we have that. And then we've got a pair of these, they're like metal scissors. Some of these you got to be really careful with because some of them are really sharp. So that's the other piece. And then we've got, of course, 3 of the needle threaders. And we've got, I'm going to turn this around like this. We've got a pair of tweezers, a pair of like needle nose tweezers. Put those back in there. And we've got a tape measure. And then we've got this here that measures the thickness of things. Whoops. I'm going to put it back in here like this. And then we've got this little pokey tool. I'm trying to think of what it's called now. But basically what you use it for is if you've got beads, like, well, for example, you got beads like this, and say that the hole is not completely all the way through, or it's not big enough, then you would just take this and kind of stick it in there and twist it around and just get that hole opened up. So that's what that is for. And this actually feels really well made. I've got one that I got from Michaels, and it's another brand, and it in no way, shape, or form feels as well made as this. It's plasticky and feels very cheaply made. So that's great. And then we've got 2 different jump ring openers. So you just put these on your fingers and you use them to open up these round jump rings here. So we've got those. And then, whoops. Oh, then we've got a little container here with, let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We've got 6 different size needles here. So we've got a couple decently long ones, and then some smaller ones here. So that's nice. Most kits don't, either most kits don't come with beading needles, or if they do, they only come with like 1. So that's nice to get more than 1, and different sizes at that, because most that come, if there is 1 in there, it's your average size needle. And then here we have another pair of tweezers with the bent nose on it. These are really good to help you pick up the smaller beads. So I'm going to put that back in there. Then we have ourselves, ooh, so we've got these needle nose pliers here. Those are nice. These are good to use to help. Well, I'll just show you. These are good to use to help, like say you've got a wire that you're making a bracelet with, and you need to curve the end of it, like so. That's what these are really good for that. So see how that's nice and curved now? So, and these feel strong and well made. Again, I have another set of these tools that I purchased from Michaels as well, and they definitely don't feel this well made. So, all right, so we'll put those back in there. Then we have this here, and these are wire cutters here, so you can use them to again, I'll demonstrate. Use them to well, say you've got wire and you need to cut it. That's what those are good for. So I don't know where that piece went, but anyway, that's what these are for. And again, feel very well made. I'll put them back in here like this. And then I can get these out here. And then again, we have another pair of, these are flat needle nose pliers. And those, again, feel really well made also. The grip here is kind of a, it's really kind of a plasticky felt type material. So I think these are going to be, they're going to last a while. All right, so those are the items that came in the kit here. I think I'll go ahead and put them back in these plastic bags because it helps keep them closed so that you can fit them, fit them back in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put that. I'll put these back in here as well. And put them back in there. Well, I think these might have been maybe flipped around like this. Yeah, that's what it was. So put those there. And then I don't necessarily have to put one back on that. All right, so that's quite a bit of stuff in this kit. And it was $35.99. And right now on Amazon, it has a 10% off coupon. So this is well worth the $35.99, in my opinion. I think the products in here are sturdy and well-made products, and will last a while. And then just to get the copper wire and the elastic cord along with it, that you're probably looking at a good $10 right here alone. So try to put this stuff back in here. I think yeah. I think I'll just try to put the scissors right here, like so. Okay, so that is the Monvict jewelry making supply kit. And again, in my opinion, it is well worth the $35.99, and especially now that there's a 10% off coupon on it. So I'm going to go ahead and set that aside. I'm going to move this box out of the way. And I think I will just go ahead and I'll make a bracelet. And why not go ahead and make a bracelet using the elastic cord that came with this kit. So I'll go ahead and pull these scissors back out. Cut that. Yeah, scissors might not be so hot, but well, you got to turn them around, have them the right way. Let's just say that. All right, so I want to use the beads in here. I'm not going to use all of them, but I want to use these lighter and darker colored these are 8mm beads to, well, actually, I think I will use, yeah, I'm just going to use all of these little beads here. Pull these out, pull these jewel beads out, and then these oddly shaped ones, I don't know what you call them, other than they're beads. So I'm going to go ahead and put these back in here like this. And I brought out some different spacers. I wasn't sure which spacers I would want to use until I actually got started, honestly. And then I've also brought out my GS Hypo cement. I use that on the knot at the end. So go ahead and put these back in here. Put the lid back on it. I guess I did forget to put these needles back in there. Okay, so I have these pulled out like this. And let's see, what spacer do I think I want to use? I'm thinking maybe these right here. So I'm just going to pour a few of those out right there, like so. And I'm going to go ahead and add one on. And then as I go, I'm just kind of going to alternate between the beads here, I think. So we'll get, well, here's a perfect opportunity for me to show you how to use this. So this hole is not quite all the way open, and it's all the way through, but it's just not wide enough. So you just stick that down in there and kind of twist it and open that hole up. And now I can stick the cord in there. Okay, so we've got that. So I'm thinking about every third one we'll put a spacer in there. That's what we'll do. I just kind of want to get these strung on here. Couple sets just to kind of see, make sure it looks the way I want it to, or that I like it, either one. So we have this here, and I'm not sure about this. I think that these two look all right together, but this peach colored one, I'm not sure about. I'm really not. But I'm going to go ahead and leave it on there and keep going. I may wind up deciding that I like it after all. So I just string my beads on in a pattern. I usually choose a pattern and then I just string my beads on in that pattern. So my pattern here was to put the 3 beads and then a spacer, like so. And I'm actually sitting here contemplating whether to put a charm on here or not. And I'm really kind of leaning towards I'm wanting to put a charm on here. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this out and use it again. Now, there we go. And I am going to stop this video for a minute and find a charm I want to add. Be right back. Okay, now I'm back. And I found several charms here. And I'm hoping that by the time it's time to add the charm, I will know which one I want. So let's see, where are we at? I usually make my bracelets 7 inches. So at halfway, which would be now, basically, a little more than now. So now it is time to choose what charm I want to use. So first, though, I'm going to go ahead and grab a jump ring out of here. And I'm just going to grab, I'm not going to grab one that small, but I'm going to try to use that one there. Okay. So with that, then I'm going to go ahead and pull out these 2 pair of tweezers here. And I'm going to grab a hold of this jump ring. And I'm going to use the the pliers to twist it apart, just like that. And let's see, I like the tree of life. I think I'll go with the tree of life. Anybody that knows me knows that sunflowers are my favorite, but I think I'll save that for a different bracelet. So go ahead and grab a hold of it again and twist it back so that it can close up the gap like so. Okay, those worked extremely well to do that with. So I'm going to go ahead and string that on there like that. And Go ahead and put another spacer on. That way it's between the two, and start beading again. So bead, bead, bead. One thing I have learned is that when it comes to the cord that you use, whether it's the clear elastic cord or whether it is like the wire, or they've got some nylon cord that you could use as well. You want to make sure that your beads, the center of your beads, the cord is small enough to fit through the center of your beads, or the hole in the beads are big enough for your cord to fit through, however you want to look at it. But you don't want the cord to be too small either. So this 1 millimeter is perfect size for these spacers in these beads. So, all right, let's see where we're at lengthwise. Okay. So we've still got a little ways to go. Probably be ready after this set of 3, I'm guessing. And since I started out with a spacer right here, I won't need to put one on here at the end. Yeah, this tool's coming in pretty handy on this bracelet. There we go. That should be good. And I never cut the cord off of the spool. I don't know, I just don't. I like it on the spool better than I do off of it. So, all right. Go ahead and put another set of 3 on here. I mean, that's gonna put it a little over the 7 inches, but that's okay. That's okay. So this should be good right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So yeah, there we go. Perfect. So then I just take my cord and kind of push my beads down, and I usually leave myself a couple inches at least extra of cord to be able to tie the knot I'm getting ready to tie on here. So that first one was a little long. Yeah. Okay, so needless to say, the scissors are not the best, but that's okay. All right, so I'm going to set this off to the side over here. And I stretch it out like so. That way it will already be stretched out before I go to try to put it on. And then I start out with just tying your regular knot. And then I do a surgeon's knot, which is just I'm wrapping it around twice. And you want to pull the cord really hard, because if it's going to break, it's going to break right there. All right, so one more time for a regular knot. And let's see. The knot's a little bit big to fit in the center of that bead, so we'll have to try to hide it well. I am going to grab my fan that I use to help this cement dry quicker. So I grabbed it out. And so what I do is I just take it and I separate it like this, and then I just put a little dab of this cement on both sides of the knot. Well, actually all the way around the knot if possible, like so. And then I hold it here in front. Oh, I guess you can't see. I hold it here in front of my fan like this until it's dry to the touch. And that usually don't take very long. It's usually just a minute or two. Sometimes I try to, well, I'm not going to be able to, but sometimes I try to close this cement up while I'm trying to get this to dry so I don't waste a whole bunch of it, but not going to be able to do that today. I just kind of hold it here and I kind of twist it back and forth so that the fan can get to all sides of the knot to dry it. Like so. And I keep these two pieces of cord separated from the knot that is going to eventually get cut off when this cement dries. And I just kind of tap it a little bit, see if it's still kind of wet to the touch, or if it kind of, yeah, see, like it kind of moves around, so that side's not quite dry enough. So sit here and hold it a little bit more in front here. Try to get it to dry up quickly. The thing I like about the cement and using the cement instead of the E6000 is one, it dries so much quicker, but two, it doesn't string. I mean, when you go to pull the nozzle of the E6000 away, it stretches the glue stretches out like cheese, I guess, if you will. So that's the one thing I don't like about the E6000 and makes me prefer the cement over it. And then the other is, again, like I said, it takes so much longer for it to dry. Okay, so I know that that is not completely 100% dry, but it is well enough that I can cut these tails off there. and just kind of put them to the side. Need to cut them down a little lower because they're sticking out there. I don't want you to be able to see that their string. Okay, I think that's all right there, like that. Just kind of stretch it in there. See if you can get it. See if you can hide it in the hole of the bead. But this, with this being 1 millimeter cord, that knot is that knot's too big to hide inside the hole of the bead. So that's definitely not going to happen. Okay. And I'll move this out of the way here. And there we go. We have a beaded charm bracelet. I really like that. These light peach colored beads didn't turn out as bad as I thought it was going to, or was afraid that it was going to. So I like that. I really like that. And you just take it and roll it on your wrist, and there we have a charm bracelet. And you can either wear it like this, you can twist it around and have it hanging down from your wrist, if you can see that. So there is our charm bracelet. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give it a thumbs up. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button before you go, I would greatly appreciate it, and it would most definitely help my channel. And if you'd like to be notified the next time I upload a video, go ahead and hit that bell notification. And again, thank you for hanging out with me this evening while I created, or why I made this beaded bracelet. I enjoyed your company, and I hope to see you back here in the next one. And remember, until next time, happy crafting!